Welcome back. Happy New Year. It is another edition of In Motion. I know it's been a while, but hey, things happen, life be lifing, and we are here. Episode 10, I want to say. Rudy J, my main man, Mark Reed. And Mark, he makes me mad. Like sometimes I see him, he ain't got no hair. Then I see him, he got a head full of hair. The bald delegation be jealous of people like Mark. He just like, I feel like growing it out. I feel like cutting it off. Like, yeah, life ain't fair for us bald. And then he's 6'6". And like, how does God give you all that? Like 6'6" and a head full of hair.
Man, I can't grow the beard.
Hey, let's trade.
It won't connect.
Let's trade. I'll give you my beard. You know what I mean? After I seen the old boy's wig get knocked off the other day, I had thought about a man unit for a minute. Then I seen the old boy get his wig knocked off. I was like, hey, I ain't gonna do that.
And it's funny, a coaching friend of mine, I ain't gonna put him on all the way blast. I seen this brother at a tournament, and I was like, hey man, what's different? I couldn't figure it out. And then I got to really, really looking, man, and I seen the glue line. Said,
it wasn't even the white chalk.
Nah, it was glue. I said, oh, this brother's crazy.
And as always, we got a couple special guests. Mark, I'll let you introduce these young gentlemen. Who we got with us today?
I'm going to start off with Jalen Jackson, a local hero.
Shout out to Jalen.
Hard work alumni, Wagner graduate. How many times you go to the tournament?
5.
He went
times.
to five March Madness?
He went to 5 March Madness.
Damn.
He might be in the history books for the NCAA. We got to check that. And then we also have Nikko Smith, actual alumni of Strength and Motion, 2022, 21-22.
21-22.
Nikko is currently at Southwest Christian College.
Nice.
Still on his journey. Got practice a little bit, so we got to hurry up.
All right, cool. Where is Southwest Christian?
Terrell, Texas, right?
Yeah, Terrell.
Oh,
yeah.
So
it's a little bit outside Dallas.
just say Dallas, bro. Man.
Yeah, that's what I tell everybody.
Thank you.
You're lying.
Yeah.
That is no parts of
It's really
Nico, you
it's
in
a little
Dallas,
bit outside.
dog. He ain't your coach no more,
that's
bro.
what I
You
said.
in Dallas.
That's what I say. I'll take it and run with it.
So, Nico, tell me a little bit about your experience with Strength and Motion and why you would recommend Strength and Motion. That's normally where we start off. Why would you recommend Strength and Motion?
My experience with Strength and Motion was, I loved it, honestly. Like, it kind of just showed me a different, what's the word? Like, they showed me how to work. Like, if you really want this, like, they gonna show you like what it takes to make it. It's either gonna make you or break you. And then I recommend it because it's like a lot of people think prep is bad and stuff like that. But a lot of times, like, kids not really ready to go to college just fresh out of high school. So I feel like I was one of those kids that kind of needed that gap year to just really just work on my body, work on my work ethic, and just stuff like that.
And Jalen, go ahead, Nico. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Nah, you good. Just the coaching staff is just, you know what I'm saying. Mark, he always gonna be on you. They not gonna let you let up.
What? Everybody say that, Nico. Is he an ass? Is he an ass?
Mark. He can be. Wait, it's out of love though, so it's always gonna be real. So Mark, Sir, Mace, like, they just always gonna keep it. They always gonna keep it real.
That's what's up. Now, Jalen, again, Mr. 5-time March Madness. Jalen Jackson, Wagner, Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, Western Kentucky. Who I leave out?
Bachelor's degree.
North Texas,
bachelor's degree, master's degree. He grew his hair out too. I'm tired of all of y'all. Tell me your time with Strength and Motion. You do some work with them, don't you? Every summer, pretty much.
Every summer. So, going to college, it's different. So then always coming home, it's always about just trying to find a gym to get into and get runs in. Because you can always put in work, get in shots, but it's not the same as getting up and down. So Man, I think I started going and working out with strength and motion even before I left for college. But just to come back every summer during my college years, come back every summer or when we had breaks and to be able to get in the gym was probably one of the best things that helped me. They always brought different type of guys in. We had high school players, college pros, and some pros come in. So just being able to get a different work around with different guys, and they also brought out shot clocks. So it's not like it was just
It's
us
purposeful
just
run.
out there.
Purposeful run, right.
Yeah. So and I loved it because like and going back nowadays, it's like, okay, I'm able to help out here when I can. They give me the leeway to uh, say what I have to say because I've been there, I've done that. So like, and they trust me to not steer the guys in the wrong direction, but just help. And it's all from love. Like Nikko said, those guys, the coaching staff, they gonna challenge you, but it's out of love. They want people to be the best they can be because it's not about them. Shoot, they love helping kids get to college, and it's not too many people out there you can say who actually do that. And for them to start up the prep school and have it going for years and to where it is now, like it's unbelievable and it's still growing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nikko, is that something you try to do if you're able to get back in the summer and get that quality immersion work?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I love going back in the summertime. It kind of just feel like I always call strength and motion like my second home, honestly. So like, if I ever have free time, I'm always gonna be in San Antonio.
Okay. Now, I can tell y'all were raised by OGs because it's something we talk about a lot, playing versus going out there and doing 100 from the corner, 100 from the top of the key, 100 from the corner, get hit with the pad. Y'all seem like y'all were raised on, no, let's get up and down. Would y'all agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say it's a mix of both. Obviously you have to get in the gym and get your work in, get your base, but getting the runs, it's about it's practicing what you work on. So I would rather go in the gym and get up and down and go against live action doing this move instead of, okay, I'm shooting over this little mannequin or this pad or I'm bumping this pad. It's not the same because when you in game, you're going at a different speed. The physicality is different. So I love the hoop. You can ask Mark. I'll call, like, even nowadays, I'll call him, what time y'all in the gym? He tell me, and I mark my words. I'll show up 30 minutes after he say the time is going. Boy, wait till they about to start hooping.
Yeah,
Mark. Yep. I pull up, I stretch, and then we get right into it. Because I feel like playing makes you better.
Yeah, like I said, he has science to miss all the weightlifting, the ball handling drills, and then he's really fresh when it's time to play. He got it down.
Hey, now, are y'all coming to kill or y'all coming to help?
Absolutely. No. This is no. It's like once we start playing 5-on-5, it's no friends. It's no.
Damn, even in the summer.
Even in the summer, because he be bringing the new kids in too. So it's like you kind of got to set the tone. Like this is kind of this is what we do over here. So
I just want to put it out there for maybe like 2 or 3 summers straight. That was my gym.
I don't play. So we're gonna have to get somebody else over here that can, argue that I don't play. You know what I mean? He taking shots though. Nah, but what they're saying is really true, man. When we get between them lines, that friendship shit is out the window, right? If we out here being friendly, we wasting time because when it's time to, get to the money, ain't no friends out there, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's competition, and you want to leave the gym, even in the summer. You want to leave the gym like, hey man, I got 7 wins. What you do? You know what I mean? It's bragging rights. You know what I mean? Like Jalen just said, it was my gym. You know, and I can't argue. Trail might say something different though.
Oh yeah, I'd had some battles with Trail. Trail probably 2. He up there, but I'm 1 for sure. That's
Now, let me ask y'all this, and Mark brought up the word money. And answer honestly, like, you know, there's thousands that came before y'all that, you know, paved the way for y'all to be able to be, you know, NIL money. Be honest, is that what's on your mind now that we're in this era?
I'll go ahead, Nikko.
Honestly, like truthfully, I want every dollar. So
I appreciate the honesty, Nikko.
So whether that be NIL, whether that be, you know,
whatever
overseas or whatever, I'm trying to chase every dollar.
Jalen, were you in school when NIL was still going on? When NIL started, should I say?
Yeah, I was. And at first, it was for me my first year. When it came out, I wasn't really big on it just because I'm like, I was happy to be at school getting a scholarship and playing and doing something I love.
That's what's up.
I think after about a year or two, then mindset kind of changed because realizing that the people that I'm playing with and I'm competing with and all the rules that they had started making, okay, now it's like it went from being a team game to, okay, let me make sure my numbers and stuff look right so I can get as much money as I can. So it was like a transition for me, and it was kind of hard. But I would say for me personally, when it first came out, I wasn't worried about the money. I wasn't worried about anything because I just wanted to hoop. But now, moving forward, once I finished or started my second year at Western and moving forward, yeah, I would say it's about the money.
So, but don't the money chase the work?
No.
Yeah, the money chases it. For me, I would say the money chases the work because I feel like if I don't put in the work, then shit, I shouldn't get paid how I want to get paid. Like,
oh, okay,
yeah, that's what I'm
like.
Yeah.
Like if I want to be one of the best, I got to make sure I'm in the gym doing what I need to do so I can get a bag. But if I'm just sitting at home, sitting on my ass, not doing nothing, shit, I can't want a $200,000 bag and shit. I'm putting only $20 worth of work in.
Facts.
And so this is why we let Jalen talk to the guys. You know what I mean? He like you said, man, you know, his dad was an OG, no nonsense coach dad. And so he has a good head on his shoulders. And like he said, he's been through it where
both sides,
you know, not making money and then, you know, finishing off his career making money. And you know, and Jalen's been a winner. You know, Jalen's had to I'm speaking from a fan and someone who watched your career. You know, you had to transition to, you know, being a scoring guard in high school to being a defensive guard at North Texas to, you know, strictly facilitating or, you know, I seen you hit some game winning shots that, you know, normally you didn't shoot the jumper that well. And then you took a whole summer working on your jumper and to keep yourself relevant. And like you said, make money. But his work ethic, you know, put him in that position to do that. And so, you know, I think that's a beautiful thing, you know, and then transitioning to Nikko, you know, Nikko's kind of taking a different route. So, you know, his collegiate journey has been different, but, you know, what I can say about him, man, he loves basketball, you know, now schoolwork.
Oh damn, Nikko.
Nah, it turned around. I got a 3.0 GPA right now, so I'll
clap that up, dog. Good job.
I definitely had to mature on the business side of the basketball world. You know, a lot of kids, I don't think it's talked about enough. Or maybe it is, but it kind of goes throughout the one area and out the other. But like basketball don't mean nothing right now in college if your grade's not right. So I definitely had to take some time and really mature off that.
See, I guess that's the gray area for somebody on the outside like me. all we talk about is money and transfer portal. So I forget about school. They still got class. I didn't even know.
I gotta go to class right after I get up this call.
Told you. So like, and that's the beautiful thing with COVID, right? COVID has changed everything.
Sure.
COVID has truly shown everyone that you don't need to sit anywhere for 8 hours to get 30 minutes worth of work done. And so,
Right.
Nikko, how many of your classes? Nikko's at junior college right now, and so the resources are a lot less than in a university setting. But like Jalen, your senior year, how many times did you actually go to class?
We talking about if we talking about when I was getting my bachelor's, I mean, so Lutz didn't play. So everybody had like in-person classes. So Lutz didn't play.
Okay.
But I mean, when I was getting my master's, I had a couple teammates who were still working on their bachelor's. I only saw the campus when I was going up there to get food. Of course, to hoop and practice, get my workouts in. And then other times it's probably just going to see my teachers, see my professors. But other than that, I was never really on campus. And as far as my teammates who was getting their bachelors at the time, they maybe had 1 or 2 classes
a week
that were in person a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But while trying to manage 2-3 other classes, so like nowadays, especially being an athlete, most of the time we don't want to go into class just because of all the extra work we know we got to put in so we can be great. And I think college coaches are realizing that. They try to like enforce it sometimes, but us athletes, we see it as we want all our stuff online so we can make sure we in the gym, we eating right, we getting to our weights, we doing everything that we need to do to elevate and be ready to be the best we can be on the court.
Nikko, talk about the JUCO experience for you, how it's tested you. Yeah, turn that down.
JUCO is different, man. Like, it's either gonna make you or break you. Like I started off at Seward County in Kansas, at JR Conference. I came in as a freshman, kind of just searching for minutes, kind of had to like really earn my minutes and stuff like that. So I ended up earning my minutes. I believe I started maybe 3 to 4 games my freshman year, like toward the end of the season. We went to the first round. Playoffs. And just this year, it's kind of just like it's different for me. So I'm kind of in like a leadership role.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of learning how to be a leader and just kind of gotta pay. What's the word?
Being a leader.
Kind of like
that blueprint for the guys to follow.
Yeah. I gotta just set the blueprint, so stuff like that. So like now I gotta be in the gym way more than everybody else, and you know what I'm saying, just like really just set an example for everybody. And I like it because it's making me become a man, so it's like I got a lot of responsibility and stuff like that now. So I definitely do appreciate JUCO, and I definitely recommend JUCO for anybody.
And yeah, it's funny you say that because I don't know how many coaches we've heard, unless you 7-star, they're not really recruiting high school kids. So it may be the route. And I think the stigma we gotta erase is that if you're JUCO, it doesn't matter. That's not a thing anymore, right?
There are JUCOs that are given NILs now. That's how important the JUCO level is. It's you could make 1,000 more schools and there'll still be 3 million kids not having a place to play. Right? It's the game has grown so much. The popularity of coming to America, the dream of playing in March Madness, like it's overwhelming. It's flooded. And so JUCO. 30 years ago, you had your guys who couldn't pass classes that were really good, and had other.
It was different. It's totally different. Different climate.
But now, there's some JUCOs that are just as good as some low Division Ones.
You believe that?
I truly believe that. Like if you see, and I'm only speaking from Texas. If you see Trinity Valley's roster, if you see Angelina, if you see Blinn, you see Temple, you see Midland, you see South Plains, Odessa, they're getting 7, 8 D1 transfers,
Damn.
And so it's not just this kid couldn't pass a class no more or none of that. The NCAA has made it, extremely easy to go straight from, high school to college on the academic side, with not having to pass ACT, SAT anymore, only needing a 2.3. That's easy. But now it's so flooded with talent internationally, and just everywhere. Where JUCO, it's an honor to get a JUCO scholarship. You know what I mean? It's still free education. Your first 2 years of junior college are the exact same classes as your first 2 years at Baylor. Baylor's going to be a little harder.
Obviously.
But it's just still your prereqs, right? Where you got to get your English 1, your English 2, your Algebra 1 and all that, where, you're getting an opportunity to grow. You're still playing the game that, you love, and you're on a stage to continue to get to the next level.
Jalen, Utah, baby sis. Talk a little bit.
Crazy right now.
Another Wagner star, La. How's she doing up in Utah, man? Y'all been out there yet?
Oh, I haven't been out there, but I've been to a game and I watch her all the time. She's loving it. LA. It took her a minute to get adjusted, but she's been trained by my dad. She's been coached by her mom, so nothing can really break her. Now she's finally getting the recognition that I feel like she got overlooked in high school. Like, she was a big name, but I feel like people are starting to recognize what she actually can do. And I mean, within the next few years, she's finna be the face of the Utah program. I feel like, and it's different. Like, I'm not going to disclose how much money she makes, but I remember one day me and her was having a conversation, and she was just like, "Yeah, the check popped into my account, and I just didn't know what to do." She was like, "Dad, I've never seen as much money in my account before in my life." I'm just like, "Yeah, baby girl, you one of them ones, so you got to make sure you stay on it." But yeah, she's doing well. She's constantly in the gym, doing whatever she can to get on the floor and stay on the floor. So I mean, I applaud her for that. I got to get down to Utah, but I don't. As far it's a little too cold out there for me. So I gotta pick and choose my battles of when I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I just seen she just got a new NIL with Thrift Town, and she had the other one with the face cream, and
yeah, I'm finna call her, tell her I need a little care package.
Yeah, I just seen that literally like this morning. That's okay. Another one.
Go ahead and tell them, just put a box aside for your big brother. I'll be down there to get it.
That'll give you a reason. Another reason.
Nikko, what's your goals, this season and after this season?
My goal this season is just to really just get to the regional tournament. Southwestern Chris hasn't been there in 15 years, and we definitely got the team to do it. And just after the season, it's kind of just, being able to earn a scholarship at a university, a 4-year university, D1, D2, and just, carry on my legacy for real.
I know that's right. Well, hey, man, if y'all ain't got nothing else, you got anything you want to tell Coach Mark that you always wanted to tell him?
I know where y'all stay. I got hands.
Mark tried to come to my gym earlier this year, trying to outshoot me or something. I don't know where he got that from.
Nah.
Hey, us old guys, we can still spot up.
I can shoot that thing.
We can still spot up now. Nah, all kidding aside, man, I tell all the Strength and Motion alumni this. Y'all are truly 1%ers. Keep going. Ain't nothing out here. It's whatever's out here is gonna be here.
Mm-hmm.
And the money will follow the hard work. I appreciate y'all's time and good luck to both of y'all and appreciate y'all big time for coming on In Motion.
Of course.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Nikko's dad's a real one too. Sean, my guy. I know you're gonna watch it. Nikko comes from a good stock too.
Nice.
And so just
appreciate it.
That out there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
A bit more though.
And I'm trying.
You said what?
He should have put his hands on you a little bit more early.
Jalen, tell your dad I'm trying to smoke a cigar with him. Quit running from me. He'll never be responding in the chat.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'll make sure you probably just have to pull up and get to it in the man cave, man.
Okay, he don't move much. He don't move.
He be busy. He still got the hard work program going on. He's coaching a middle school right now.
Okay.
At middle school, so he a busy person still, but he'll get you. I talk to him, let him know.
All right, bet. Appreciate y'all's time, man.
Last thing before we get
go
out
ahead.
Here,
what you
man.
got, Mark?
So it's really cool, man, that Boo Man is a little bit older than me, but Boo Man was a big part of my journey. You know what I mean? Like taking me to the Air Force runs and Randolph.
Hell yeah.
We played in some money tournaments together. We played against each other. And then to have his kids come work out with us. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to little bro too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, little bro over in Slovakia doing his thing, hooping right now.
All that.
He's probably one of the reasons I got back into hooping, because at first I was done. I sure was, but yeah, he out there hooping, doing this thing. He'll be home probably May, so get to battle with him again. Go take over Gervin.
Oh, here we go.
We gonna win. It's not gonna see what we gonna do. If I'm playing, we're gonna win.
Hey, y'all be good, man.
2026.
I will be there. Nikko, Jalen, much appreciated, man. I know y'all busy, so thank y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad, Mark.
So back to Boo
Man, yeah.
Shout out to Boo, Lupe, and all those guys.
Man, forget Lupe.
Yeah, trust with their kids, man. I think we built a rapport over the years. That they know I'm a stand-up guy, Jesus stand-up guy, man, and we really love helping these young men. And I think I can say it. Boo didn't let you just work out with anybody
at all.
So us being one of the very few
that meant something.
That meant something. And without it being said, man, I understood. Boo came a couple times. I know he came. I know why he came. He came to hang out, but he came to see what we was doing.
Right.
And then once he seen it and heard how we approached everything, man, those guys just kept showing up.
And like everybody got better.
Everybody got better, man, all around. That them bringing their collegiate experience, their toughness, tenacity, shit talking. It elevated the runs. Like I said, man, we trying to create an environment of competition. Just strictly competition about basketball. Get out your feelings. Show your passion, and let's get better. Get ready for the next up and coming season.
That's facts.
Well said. Appreciate y'all, fellas. Get to class, Nikko. Keep that 3.0, dog.
Yeah, I got you, man. I'm about to go right now.
Bet that. Jalen, keep grinding, dog.
Right, I think I'm inside for the rest of the day. It's ice on the ground. It's gonna get a little chilly. I'm gonna sit this one. I'm gonna stay right here inside. But I'm liking DC. But I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, shout out to Chocolate City.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Tell Coach White what up.
So what's up with you, man? How you been?
Man, this last
You've been ducking the mic. This is the most popular out the way dude I know.
Nah,
I'll never see Mark outside. but everybody know him. But he don't never be outside.
I be working. I'm working, man.
What's going on, Iceman? The strength and motion. What's going on?
So George Gervin Academy, our guys are able to play for the academy and as well as us. They are going into the third round of the playoffs.
Nice.
Trying to win a charter school state championship. The other guys, we go to Houston this weekend. We are in the SWIAC tournament. That's the other league we play in. February, you got to have a good February to get into March, right? And we're trying to teach these young men, at this point of the season, you got to be your sharpest, and I say this, no one knew Dame Lillard until March. No one knew.
Good point. I want to say the same for Ja. No?
Ja Morant. No one knew who that was until March. What was Dame Lillard in Portland, the 2 guard?
Oh, gosh. He's been on 1,000 teams now. Went to Lehigh. Yeah. CJ McCollum.
No one knew who he was until March, man. And so, that is the biggest stage besides the NBA Finals, I feel, for basketball players, is to get to March Madness, where you go from nobody to a lottery pick.
Now, let me ask you this. Since this is a San Antonio-based show, do we have a legit shot at having a lottery pick out of San Antonio with what's going on in Houston? Is he a lottery pick? Speaking of Kingston Fleming, what you think?
Man, Kingston might be the first point guard in the draft. I'm saying.
So you saying so forget you saying top 10.
I'm saying top 5. That's how well he's playing.
Freshmen don't play for Kelvin Sampson.
Freshmen don't play in Division I, period.
Unless they, obviously the kid from Kansas, kid from BYU, North Carolina. Yeah, lottery picks.
Yeah, on that level, to be a freshman and
he cooking, Mark.
Yeah, he took over the team. We thought it was the other Union, I think that's his name. I thought it was going to be his team, and he was going to come in and be a big part, but I don't think anyone's seen this. Just to be honest, the shot making.
I think the decision making and the pace. He knows when his first step is it's stupid. But I'm talking about the pace. I saw that. That's what I'm saying.
We've seen the athleticism. We've seen the poise. He was the face of Brennan. He had some good pieces around him, but he kind of made everything happen. And now he's on a stage where, I think Houston has 4 NBA guys, and he kind of just, this is my team.
They were in the Final Four last year,
and it's his team now. And the poise, the maturity, the shot making. I really didn't see him shoot it a whole lot in high school, man. He's shooting it at a,
You know what I like the most? I like the fact that he has middies. Middies is a lot. I'm speaking as a non-basketball, but middies to me is a lost art. But he gets the 2 dribble pull, and you see all these kids. You deal with it, Mark. They run to the 3. He's like, no, I'm gonna take this elbow midi, knock it down, and go back the other way.
And I grew up I'm from the school of Ice, right? Ice has 26,000 some points, man, and most of his career there wasn't a 3-point line, right?
Speak on it.
And so if I can hit 8 out of 10 from 15 to 18 feet, I don't have to go in there and challenge that super athletic big man where he's knocking me on the ground and, I'm hurting my elbow, my back hurt, you know what I mean? And so all the great scorers, in the game of basketball, they all shot the midi. We can take it back to Kareem. Kareem's hook shot was 15 feet away. You know what I mean? Kobe, midi. Mike, midi. LeBron, freight train. That's
a whole nother conversation.
No, but the great scores, man, it's a safe shot, man. If you rep it.
That's Shea. I think Shea has a nice midi.
Brought it back,
Brought it back,
he brought it back. Now, basketball kind of goes in waves, man. Steph and Clay, they made it.
They ruined it. It's not their fault. It's not their fault they can do that well, but they ruined it.
They put an emphasis on it, right? Okay. It's an emphasis on the shooting where, but I'm not going to say it's just them, but the analytics of the game now. So, you can talk to some coaches where they don't want you to shoot the midi. We want a layup or a three. You know what I mean? And they can break it down to.
Would you ever coach that?
No, never. You got to take what the defense gives you, man. And like I said, if you can get to that mid range, you can hit 8 out of 10. You don't need to go in that close. You know what I mean? It's an easy shot, a rhythm shot. You hit a couple middies. Now you're gonna hit some free throws. You're gonna hit some. You know what I mean? But just shooting threes, man, it's tough. It's tough.
But that's the analytics for you. Yeah. Let them know how they can get a hold of you, email, website, all of that, because this, this strength and motion thing, as we've interviewed, I want to say 12 guys, and they all say the same thing. Like, I know a lot of people think this is a bad thing, but it's no longer that. We're in a different climate. So let the people know how they can get a hold of you in the website.
snmotion.com. We'll get back to you within 24 hours. Social media, at snmotion on Instagram, snmotion on Twitter. It's a new landscape.
That y'all saw a long time ago.
Yeah, we seen it coming. We seen it coming. Just the amount of young men that want to play the game, man. And so, we have a nice little niche right now. We have a lot of relationships. We have guys everywhere. We have some of our guys that are coaches now. And so, it's relationships and talent based, Yo,
and a shout out to Dudley. He's been playing his butt off.
Yeah, he's figuring it out.
Shout out to Dudley.
And we have Kevin, he's strength and motion. He's on the coaching staff. And
so, that's right. Yes.
So it's a personal relationship there where I know he's learning from Kevin. Kevin was a great scoring guard. It just some things didn't pan out just how he wanted them to. That's but he wanted to go into coaching, and he's in coaching and helping out an alumni. And so shout out to Dudley, man. They doing their thing over there.
Absolutely. Well, anything else you want to tell the people before we wrap?
Do your research. You know what I mean? It's.
We got to be up to about 2.5 million in scholarships now, right? Maybe more
after this year. We got like 12 guys, 13 guys right now that have offers. We'll be.
You said 12 or 13 guys with offers?
Yeah, right now.
Damn.
We want more. We need a couple more that are college level guys. It's just so hard, man. But you got to do your research. You got to have a plan in place. Because it's different. It's not to just be good in high school. You go to college anymore. You have to figure something out to get older, to stay relevant, to get stronger, bigger, faster. The normal day can't consist of 8 hours of schoolwork and 2 hours of basketball anymore. It's impossible to catch up.
Actually, yeah.
It's impossible to catch up and compete. It's 24, 25-year-old guys out here with college scholarships.
Or coming from the G League or from the NBA.
Man. So
I saw that. I was like, what is that happening? He was on somebody's roster last year and he's about to go back.
He's trying to.
Who was it? The Bama kid there with G League dropout. They were chanting G League dropout to that kid from Alabama, man.
Amari Bates. No, not Amari Bates. Amari.
I don't know.
Kid from UCLA. He was at UCLA, and now,
That's crazy. But this has been another edition, episode 10. It'll be up, and we'll hit y'all on social media with some of these gems. A lot of gems today. This was a great episode. I felt really good about this. So thank you to Mark. Thank you to Nikko. Thank you to Jalen. Y'all stay by the YouTube dial. Love You Hard TV. In motion. See y'all next time.
Peace.